I came to Colorado for the mountains, like so many others drawn by the promise of clean air and wild beauty. Denver, the mile-high city, buzzed with energy, a blend of Western charm and modern ambition. But beneath the postcard-perfect image, I noticed a different reality. Tents near busy interchanges, people huddled on park benches. These weren't isolated sites. Colorado's prosperity has left many behind, creating a stark divide between breathtaking landscapes and deep human suffering. The dream of opportunity here is real, but so is the sense of loss for those struggling to survive. Watching the sunset over Boulder's Flatirons, I couldn't ignore the young man sitting alone on the curb, lost in thought. The beauty and the pain became inseparable. This is Colorado today, a place of stunning contrasts. Majestic vistas exist side by side with a hidden human crisis. To truly understand this state, you have to see both. The awe-inspiring scenery and the quiet desperation in its shadows. The story of Colorado isn't just about mountains, it's about the people living in their shadow. The duality is impossible to ignore. It's a story that demands to be seen, and it's one we need to tell. Homelessness in Denver has surged, with thousands now living without shelter. These aren't just numbers, they're people, each with a story. Maria, once a cleaner, lost everything after a medical emergency. "It happens faster than you think," she told me. "Fentanyl, a cheap and deadly opioid, has made things worse, fueling a spike in overdose deaths. Paramedics now respond to multiple overdoses daily, sometimes reviving the same person more than once. The crisis is visible everywhere. In the faces of first responders, in families torn apart, in parks and libraries across the state. David, a young man injured on a construction job, now sleeps on the streets, using fentanyl to escape the cold and hopelessness. Homelessness and addiction feed each other, creating a cycle that's hard to break. This isn't just an urban problem. It's spread to small towns and suburbs, affecting businesses and public spaces. Local leaders in places like Pueblo and Grand Junction are scrambling for solutions. The crisis is no longer hidden. It's part of daily life. Colorado's beautiful landscapes now frame a human drama of survival and loss. The search for stability is desperate and ongoing. The reality is impossible to ignore. As someone who's covered Los Angeles, Colorado's crisis feels hauntingly familiar. Tent encampments under Denver's overpasses echo LA's struggles. Both places face a severe lack of affordable housing, pushing people onto the streets. Minimum wage jobs can't cover rent, and the flood of fentanyl only deepens the crisis. Colorado's crisis is smaller in scale but accelerating at an alarming pace. The brutal winters here make survival even harder than in LA. Public response is a mix of compassion and frustration. Residents worry about safety but also feel sympathy. This isn't just a big city problem, it's a national crisis of affordability and addiction. Colorado is seeing its reflection in Los Angeles, and it's a sobering sight. Visiting Colorado used to mean escape. Hiking, skiing, fresh air. Now the crisis is impossible to ignore, even in tourist hotspots like downtown Denver and Boulder. The 16th Street Mall is no longer just a shopping destination. It's a place where visitors navigate around people sleeping in doorways. Safety concerns, whether real or perceived, change how people experience the city. Families alter their routes. Tourists ask which areas are safe, and the carefree spirit of vacation is replaced by caution. Local businesses struggle to balance compassion with the need to keep customers comfortable. A coffee shop owner described cleaning up drug paraphernalia and helping people in crisis, challenges she never expected. The crisis changes what you take away from your visit. The beauty of the mountains is now paired with the memory of human suffering. The trip becomes an education, not just an escape. Colorado's image is forever complicated by this new reality. Despite the crisis, Coloradans are fighting back. Shelters offer more than beds. They provide job counseling, mental health support, and addiction treatment. The goal is not just to manage homelessness, but to end it, one person at a time. City programs move people from encampments to temporary housing, but long-term solutions are still elusive. Political will for permanent supportive housing is hard to muster. Harm reduction is key. Naloxone saves lives. Needle exchanges prevent disease. Volunteers patiently teach people how to use life-saving tools. The fight happens everywhere, from city councils to nonprofit offices to the streets. Outreach workers build trust, offer food and water, and remind people they're not invisible. These efforts show the resilience of the human spirit. Colorado's communities refuse to give up on their most vulnerable. What struck me most were the small acts of kindness. A man buys a hot meal for a stranger. A librarian helps someone apply for a job. Volunteers gather to make sandwiches, building community as they serve. We can't fix everything, one told me, but we can make sure someone eats today. These gestures are powerful reminders of shared humanity. Compassion isn't passive. It's showing up, reaching out, offering what you can. Even small acts tip the scales. Travelers can help too. Buy a coffee, offer a smile, donate to a local group. The crisis is heavy, but it's lighter when more hands help carry it. Kindness is where hope begins. As I leave Colorado, the mountains are as majestic as ever. But I see them differently now. Their beauty inseparable from the struggles below. This trip became a lesson in the complexities of modern America. It's easy to look away, but we can't afford to. Homelessness and addiction aren't someone else's problem. They're ours. The people on the streets are our neighbors, our community. Their suffering diminishes us all. What can we do? Start by seeing, by learning about the root causes, supporting frontline organizations, and advocating for real solutions. Demand urgency from leaders and hold on to empathy. When you travel, look beyond the attractions. See the whole community. The soul of a place is found in how it treats its most vulnerable. Colorado's challenge is to ensure the mountain's shadow is a place of hope, not despair. That's a challenge for all of us.